first week is going to consist of an orientation where students are going to learn about Imagine Health. The agenda is completely laid out for you in the orientation script, which can be found in your green folder or in your file folder. So, please follow the script very closely as you go through orientation, just to make sure that all the programs are consistent. So I'm going to walk through the agenda for the orientation. As mentors and students come in, you're going to put them into 4 table groups. And in each table group, just make sure there's at least one adult mentor and that the students are spread out evenly among the table groups. They're also going to grab snack as they come in, if your school is doing snack. So it's going to start with a welcome. Welcome all the students. Make sure you pass around the sign-in sheets and get everyone signed in. And go ahead and introduce yourselves, all the staff that's going to be working. And then you can also go around and have the mentors introduce themselves, maybe say what they do, why they wanted to take part in the Imagine Health program. And then the nutritionist is going to follow the script and just kind of explain why Imagine Health. Why is this important? So they're going to follow the script and ask a few questions. After that, you're going to give the pre-tests. So you'll find the orientation packet in box 2 and hand out, there's 2 different pre-tests. Make sure that each student fills them out completely and writes their names on both tests. Very important part that a lot of students forget to do. So there's the nutrition knowledge test. This is 12 questions. Make sure they fill them all out. And then we have the health behavior survey. This one has 19 questions and it's front and back. So make sure they know to flip it over and answer the other side. So they're going to take the pre-tests. And after everyone has turned in their pre-tests, you are going to hand out the Imagine Health folders to all the students. This is the purple folders. All the high school students get them, and if the adult mentors in your program don't already have them, this is when they get them. The adult mentors, once they get them, that's theirs to keep. They can take them home. We actually encourage them to take it home so that they can read through all the materials before coming to the next workshop. The high school students are not going to be taking these home because we'll probably never see them again. So you just want to make sure to hand out the Sharpies found in box 1, and they'll write their name somewhere on the cover so that then they'll pass them back in and you can just keep passing them back out every week. Then what you're going to do is go through the student responsibilities. This is the teacher. It's in purple, so the teacher will do this. You can find the students' responsibilities. The students will find it in their student workbook. It's actually one of the first pages there. And then you will find it in your teacher manual in your green folder. That's on the first page. So go through what are the student guidelines, what is it to be a mentor, things like that. Then you're going to give them an overview of what is Imagine Health. Let them know it's a 12-week program. The nutrition portion includes orientation, 10 weeks of workshops, and then a final culmination. And in the nutrition workshops, adult mentors are going to be working with the high school students in table groups during those first 6 weeks. Then the next 6 weeks, those high school students are then going to become mentors to elementary school students using the same workshop curriculum. So workshops 1 through 5 and workshops 6 through 10 are the same. So then you'll want to kind of walk them through just a quick example of what a typical workshop day looks like. So you'll let them know they're going to sign in, do a pre-workshop connection with their mentors, have the nutrition lesson. They're going to do 1 to 2 activities. Then there's the post-workshop connection with the mentors and a raffle, just so that they know what to expect when they come each week. After you go over that, you're then going to go over an explanation of all of the incentives that they'll get in the program. So this will be found on page 2 of both your teacher manual and the student workbook, so they can follow along with you. But this really breaks down, you know, the weekly raffles, how they can get service learning credit, how they can become eligible for the awards at culmination, and things like that. So definitely go through that in detail so that students know what's expected of them. You're also going to go over the food and activity journals. So let them know how to fill these out. And again, make sure that they circle their hunger and fullness. And the nutritionist will go over what that means a little later in the lesson. Then you're going to go over the students teaching families homework just briefly. You'll do another explanation when you actually end up handing that out at Workshop 4. But let them know that at Workshop 4 they're going to get a handout called Students Teaching Families, and they're also going to get a booklet to take home to their parents. What they do is go home, teach their families what have they learned in Imagine Health, and then they together answer 3 questions, and then they bring that back to Workshop 5. So let students know that that's going to be coming up, and if they turn it in at Workshop 5, they'll be eligible for a raffle. So the next thing is the nutritionist is going to do the Imagine Health Lifestyle Curriculum Introduction. So using the script, the nutritionist is going to read all the parts in green, and really the first at culmination or orientation, this really talks about intuitive eating. So this is a really important lesson because this is going to be woven through the whole rest of the program. So the nutritionist will go over all of this information. After that, we're going to do a quick connection with the mentors. So this is just going to be like 5 minutes where they get in their table groups, and the students are going to work with their mentors to fill out their first day's food and activity journal, and to kind of start playing with assessing their hunger and fullness so that they know what to look for. If they have any questions at this point while they're filling it out, everyone's there to help them so that they don't get home and start the first time and then they don't know how to fill it out for a week. So another thing during this little connection with the mentors is if time is allowed, mentors can ask students what they think about what they've learned so far about intuitive eating and just kind of see where the students are at. So after that, you guys will collect the Imagine Health folders from all of the students. Adult mentors, again, are going to hold on to theirs. And then you can see if anyone has any questions, go ahead and answer those. And then you will do a raffle. So as the students came in, you will have handed out raffle tickets. So now you can do a raffle for the prizes for that week. And all the raffle stuff is in box 1. So that's it for the high school students. They're then dismissed. Then you just do a quick mentor debriefing. So this is just a few minutes to touch base with the mentors. You know, see if they have any questions about how things are going. Remind them to read through the lifestyle curriculum each week so that they know what to expect. And, you know, if they have any other questions about anything. Then at the end of that, you're going to raffle off 1 to 3 mentor prizes, whatever you're feeling. After the workshop, the intern is going to make sure to put in the attendance, the pre-knowledge test data, and the pre-health behavior survey data. They're also going to make a video. They're going to do this every week and send that out to the mentors in a mentor support email. So that wraps up orientation. We hope that you have a really great time, and thanks again for participating in Imagine Health.